it's 8 years ago that I guess I first, well, it's almost 8 years ago. It'll be 8 years ago, November 1st, that I first stood in front of you. Coming back home, because I kind of grew up in this area. And I hope, just bear with me. But I grew up here in West Covina. Hadn't lived here for so many years, and was really delighted with the challenge that the Angels provided me when I got the offer to come here. And the 8 years have flown by so unbelievably. One of the things that when you take the job of GM, you're kind of marrying the job, and the job turns out to be 24-hour-a-day job, 7 days a week, 52 days a year, and not a whole lot of time for a whole lot of other things that you'd like to do. And just over the years, what I found, what I said to Artie, and Artie was gracious enough to offer me that if I wanted to stay on as GM, I could. But I really took an honest look at it and had to realize that I really don't have the same energy that I brought into the job. And so it was really time, to my way of thinking, and really for the betterment of the Angels, to step aside, let somebody who's a lot more energetic and yet who knew the Angels as well as I, to really come in and take over and provide what hopefully is going to be a seamless transition in the behind the scenes operations here. I had to come to the realization that I'm 63 years old now, so that time has been moving by. And the other part of it, from a selfish point of view, this will allow me time to do some of the things that you just can't do when you are the GM of a baseball team. Why you showed up, I don't know. We got some players here, and I want to thank you very much for coming. Appreciate it. Of course, without players, we don't have baseball. My memories as a player pretty distant right now, obviously, but I appreciate really the efforts that our players put out, and I want to thank them all. The fans, a lot of you who, when you look back, and we've had some success over the last 8 years. When you really look back at 2002, where we were fortunate and good enough to win the World Series, the fans were that extra player, and they've stayed. The fans are the people that we're here for. And will continue to be here for, and they also should never be underestimated in terms of their ability to make us better. I want to thank Disney and the folks at Disney who owned the club when I first came in and entrusted me with the responsibilities of being the GM. And I want to thank Artie for coming in and buying the club and supporting us you just wouldn't believe the support we get from Artie. And Carol, I want to thank you too. just please bear with me. Finally, I want to thank my wife, Diane. She didn't know when she married me that I'd have a mistress. But right now I'm leaving my mistress. People have said that baseball is a jealous mistress. But I want to thank her. She's been supportive. And I hope I don't, now that I'm going to have more time to spend with you, get in your way too much. Thank you for bearing with me, and I hope you understand. Hope you understand how important this has been to me. And I think it's time now to step down and ask Tony to step up here. And I know he'll do a whole lot better job than I just did. Thank you.